Warzone Jones. This is my TNA Final Resolution review. I thought the pay-per-view was decent. I thought this was a really decent pay-per-view. I thought it was worth the money. I thought all the matches were either okay or pretty decent. Well, I thought it was great. So this is a pretty good pay-per-view. Well worth the money. First match of the night was a tag team match. Motor City Machine Guns, I'm about to say this, is the Motor City Machine Guns versus the British Invasion. And these guys had a really great match, in my opinion. These guys had, it was fast-paced action, it was non-stop action, the spots were great, the tag team combinations were great, actually by both teams, but mostly by, the machine guns. These guys had a pretty good match. These guys seem to have really good chemistry. But your winner still, TNA World Tag Team Champions, the British Invasion. I can see these guys having another match. I can see these guys continuing their feud because Motor City Machine Guns lost, and these guys seem to have really good chemistry. Some people probably believe that it's time for the Machine Guns to get the title, but I believe that the British Invasion, they're doing a pretty good job with the titles, and I believe maybe they should have probably like a month or a 2-month reign, a little bit more of extended time, but. Moving on. The next match was ODB versus Tara, excuse me. This match was okay. It was okay. This match I thought should have been better than what it was. This match was decent though. It's watchable. It's a watchable match. But your new TNA World Tag Team Champion, Tara. She's the new I said TNA World Tag Team Champion. Excuse me. New TNA Knockout Champion, Tara. Tara is your new TNA Knockout Champion. When she won, she gave a little speech at the end, talking about how she appreciated the fans supporting her. She's going to do the best that she could. And this feud is clearly going to continue. I believe this feud is going to continue. You're going to have probably one more match, maybe even 2 more matches. But I feel like, this match should have been better than what it was. I enjoyed the hardcore match they had on Impact more than I did this match. But other than that, it was watchable. It was decent. Next match of the night was the Feast of Fire match. This Feast of Fire match, it was okay. It was watchable. There's nothing special happened in this Feast of Fire match. That was a problem. There's nothing really special happened in this match as far as like spots or just various things that happened. Probably because the Machine Guns wasn't in it. Not that the Machine Guns pretty much carried all the other Feast of Fire matches, but they probably went ahead and made the other Feast of Fire matches special, but other than that, it's decent, it's watchable. People who won the briefcases was Samoa Joe. He won a world title shot. Nash, he got a briefcase. He won a tag team title shot. I'm just a little curious who's going to be his tag team partner. Hey, I'll be real shocked if it's Scott Hall. But the other guys who won the briefcase was his name, Rob Terry. Rob Terry won the briefcase. He won a TNA X Division title shot, and why? Why has he got an X Division title shot? I find that a little curious. And Sharif Abdul-Bashir. Well, he got fired. Unfortunately for him at least, he got fired. He got the fired briefcase, so he's gone from TNA. Probably should get that to Rob Terry, because Rob Terry, he's a little, he's not that good, let's be honest. He's not better than Bashir or Daivari, whatever you want to call him. But those are the guys who got all the briefcases. And this Feast of Fire, it was okay. It's watchable. It's just that nothing special didn't really happen. That's my problem with it. But the next match was a 6-man tag match. Matt Morgen, Suicide, the Pope D'Angelo, and Hernandez, or Hernandez, as well as the Pope calls it, versus Team 3D, Rhino, Jesse Neal, and these guys, I thought this match was gonna be better than what it was, but it was okay. It was a little sloppy, but it was okay. I thought this match was gonna be better than what it was. I'm actually pretty into the feud between these guys. I'm actually into the feud. I like that they put D'Angelo De Niro in there, so they gave him a little push. But this match was okay. It started off where Hernandez came in by himself, because Team 3D, their team, they won that one man, that handicap advantage. And Hernandez, he got rid of Rihno really quick. Within like 3 to 4 or 5 minutes, he got rid of him quick. So he was already gone. But this match was okay. I would give this match, at least 2 stars. But, it was a good match. And if you want to see my star rate, look in the description box. But next match. Next match was the last man standing match between Bobby Lashley and Scott Steiner. This match was okay. This was a pretty decent match. Bobby Lashley and Scott Steiner. I'm sort of into the angle. Like, I like the storyline. The storyline has been actually sort of done before. Booker T and Kurt Angle in the WWE a while back. But storyline, it's decent at best. This match was okay at best. It's kind of hard to put Scott Steiner into a match anyway. P.D. Williams, he had a hard time pushing Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner, he just tires out too quick, in my opinion. Whether that be his old age or whatever it is, he just tires out. And when you get tired out, you don't move as fast. You're not as strong. You gas out. You don't want to work as hard either. But this match was decent. I give it 2 stars at best. This feud is obviously going to continue. Actually, they should run an angle between Desmond Wolfe and Bobby Lashley, in my opinion. That's what they probably should do, with those 2 guys next. But moving on, the next match was Raven and Dr. Stevie versus Mick Fole and Abyss. I thought this was going to be the worst match of the night. I said that in my predictions video. I thought this was going to be the worst match of the night, but it wasn't. This match was way better than I thought it was. It was pretty entertaining. It wasn't great. I wouldn't rank it 3 stars. I give this match 2 stars, but they put on a pretty good match. And the feud is obviously going to continue. I don't know if it's going to continue with Mick Fole, though. It'll probably continue with Abyss versus Dr. Stevie and Raven, but because Mick Fole, he's not really focused on this feud. He's pretty much focused on Hulk Hogan. So I would say that this feud is going to continue with Abyss versus Dr. Stevie versus Raven and Mick Fole. He's going to go feud with someone else, mainly Hulk Hogan, in my opinion. But I'll give this match 2 stars. It was a pretty decent match. It was way better than what I thought it was going to be. Moving on to the next match, the 3rd Degrees of Pain match between Kurt Angle and Desmond Wolfe. These guys had a pretty good match. This match was a little slow, pretty much through the whole time that it had. But despite the fact that it was slow as it was still a good match. It was still a good match, despite the fact slow as it was. But other than that, I enjoyed it. Some people gave this a 4-star match. I wouldn't necessarily give it 4 stars just because how slow it was and pace, but it was still a good match. I enjoyed it. I would 3-star this match a little bit because I enjoyed the tag team match between Machine Guns and British Invasion more than I did this. But other than that, they still had a pretty good match. And the winner is Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle had won. He won this match. He had escaped his cage as Desmond Wolfe got the first pinfall. Kurt Angle got the submission, and then he climbed out of the cage. Kurt Angle climbed out of the cage, so he's your winner. He's probably going to get a title shot, maybe. I don't know. Then the next match was the main event, AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels. Well, Daniels, isn't it? That's what he goes by now. He goes by Daniels now. But, these guys had a great match as expected. I would give this match 4 stars. This was a really good match. The spots was good. The technical wrestling was good. The transition was good. Everything was good in the match. They had a pretty good match. They reversed a lot of their signature moves. And the reversals, everything was just good. This is what people expected. It was a really good match. And these guys got all this chemistry. I don't know if the feud is completely over. They might do a fatal 4-way or something where Daniels, Desmond Wolfe, and AJ and Kurt Angle, they probably all have a fatal 4-way for the title at the next pay-per-view. But this was a pretty good match, is what I expected. 4-star worthy, in my opinion. So that's it. That's my TNA review predictions video. So please comment, please subscribe. This is Morgen Jones, and I'm out. Have a good one.